In today's digital age, where data breaches and identity theft are unfortunately becoming increasingly common, taking steps to protect your credit is more important than ever. Freezing your credit is a powerful and effective way to add an extra layer of security to your financial life. It's like putting a protective shield around your credit reports, making it incredibly difficult for fraudsters to open new accounts in your name. In this comprehensive guide, we'll explore everything you need to know about credit freezes, including what a credit freeze is and how it works, the incredible benefits of freezing your credit, step-by-step instructions on how to freeze your credit with each of the three major credit bureaus, how to temporarily lift or permanently remove a credit freeze when needed, common questions and misconceptions about credit freezes. By the end of this video, you'll have the knowledge and confidence to take control of your credit and protect yourself from the devastating consequences of identity theft. So, let's get started. What is a credit freeze? A credit freeze, also known as a security freeze, is a free service that allows you to restrict access to your credit reports. When you freeze your credit, lenders and other businesses are unable to view your credit history. This prevents them from approving any new credit applications in your name, whether they are legitimate or fraudulent. Think of it like putting a lock on your credit reports. Without the key, your PIN or password, no one can access the information inside. This makes it extremely difficult for identity thieves to open new accounts, take out loans, or get credit cards in your name, even if they have your personal information. The incredible benefits of freezing your credit. Freezing your credit offers a multitude of benefits that can provide you with peace of mind and financial security. 1. Powerful protection. Against identity theft. Identity theft is a serious and growing problem. According to the Federal Trade Commission, FTC, there were over 1.4 million reports of identity theft in 2022, with credit card fraud being the most common type. Freezing your credit is one of the most effective ways to protect yourself from becoming a victim. By preventing access to your credit reports, you make it virtually impossible for identity thieves to open new accounts in your name. Example: imagine a scenario where a thief obtains your social security number and other personal information. They attempt to open a new credit card in your name. However, because you have a credit freeze in place, the credit card company is unable to access your credit report. The application is denied, and you are protected from fraudulent activity. 2. Free and easy to implement. Thanks to federal law, placing, lifting, and removing a credit freeze is completely free. There are no hidden fees or charges involved. The process is also relatively simple and can be done online, by phone, or by mail. 3. Enhanced control over your credit information. When you freeze your credit, you are in complete control of who can access your credit reports. You decide when and if to lift the freeze, giving you the power to protect your information from unauthorized use. 4. Peace of mind and reduced stress. Knowing that your credit is protected by a freeze can provide you with valuable peace of mind. You can rest assured that your financial information is secure and that you are less likely to become a victim of identity theft. This can reduce stress and anxiety related to financial security. Step-by-step guide to freezing your credit. Freezing your credit is a straightforward process that involves contacting each of the three major credit bureaus, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. You will need to provide some personal information to verify your identity and create an account to manage your freeze. Equifax. Online. Visit the Equifax website and navigate to the credit freeze section. You can also use their online portal, My Equifax. Phone, call Equifax at 1-800-349-996-098-045. Mail, send a written request to Equifax Information Services, LLC, P.O. Box 188, Atlanta, GA 30348 5788. 2. Experian. Online, visit the Experian website and go to the Freeze Center. Phone, call Experian at 1-888-EXPERIEN, 1-888-397-3742. Mail, send a written request to Experian Security Freeze, P.O. Box 9554, Allen, TX 75013. 3. TransUnion. Online. Visit the TransUnion website and find the credit freeze page. Phone, call TransUnion at 1-888-909-8872 or 1-800-916-8800. Mail, send a written request to TransUnion Security Freeze, P.O. Box 160, Woodland, PA 19094. Information you'll need. When requesting a credit freeze, be prepared to provide the following information: your full name, including middle initial and suffixes, your social security number, your date of birth, your current address and previous addresses for the past 5 years, a copy of a government-issued identification card, driver's license, passport, etc., proof of your current address, utility bill, bank statement, etc. Important note: if you are a victim of identity theft, you may also need to provide a copy of a police report or other documentation. How to temporarily lift or permanently remove a credit freeze. There may be times when you need to temporarily lift your credit freeze, such as when applying for a new credit card, loan, or job. You can easily do this by contacting each credit bureau and following their instructions. You will typically need to provide your PIN or password that you received when you initially froze your credit. You can choose to lift the freeze for a specific period of time or for a specific creditor. If you no longer need a credit freeze, you can permanently remove it by following the same process. Timeframes for lifting a freeze. Online or phone, the freeze is typically lifted within 1 hour. Mail, it may take up to 3 business days for the freeze to be lifted. Common questions and misconceptions about credit freezes. Does a credit freeze affect my credit score? No, a credit freeze does not affect your credit score in any way. It simply prevents access to your credit reports. 2. Can I still access my own credit reports when a freeze is in place? Yes, you can still access your own credit reports even when a freeze is active. You can request a free copy of your credit report from each bureau once a year through annualcreditreport.com. 3. Will a credit freeze prevent me from using my existing credit cards or accounts? No, a credit freeze only prevents new accounts from being opened. You can continue to use your existing credit cards and accounts as usual. 4. Are credit freezes and credit locks the same thing? No, credit freezes and credit locks are different services. Credit freezes are mandated by federal law and are free. Credit locks are offered by credit bureaus and credit monitoring services and may have fees associated with them. 5. Is a credit freeze the same as a fraud alert? No, a credit freeze is different from a fraud alert. A fraud alert is a notification placed on your credit report that alerts creditors to take extra steps to verify your identity before issuing credit. Fraud alerts are typically free and last for 1 year. Freezing your credit is a smart and effective way to protect yourself from the growing threat of identity theft and fraud. It's a free, easy-to-implement service that gives you greater control over your credit information and provides valuable peace of mind. By following the steps outlined in this guide, you can take control of your credit and safeguard your financial future. Remember that staying informed and being proactive are essential steps in protecting yourself in today's digital world. Host, thank you for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more valuable tips and advice on personal finance and credit management.